What's up guys, and welcome back to our Fulham Career Mode episode number 10. Now, like last episode, we've got two hard games, but these two are up first. One against QPR and the next one is against Derby. And then we have MK Dons last. That should be an easy winnable game, but to be fair, in this championship with the team we've got, they should be all winnable. But anyway, our first one is against QPR. They actually had the first chance of the game in the 12th minute. Played quite a long ball from a free kick and, just miss. I mean, it was close, but obviously Lonergan, I think, maybe had it covered. Anyway, we came now. Assombalonga, great save from their goalkeeper Green, who's kept them in it as well. Both goalkeepers are keeping them in it at the moment. Anyway, on the stroke of half time, I don't know how he saved that, to be fair. And now a corner, but as you see, the person on the ball who struck it was Lewis Dunk. He's probably not going to score from there. But anyway, and that was half time. Again, like so many games, it's just been boring, not a lot happening in the first half. I don't really know why. I think it's because obviously with FIFA 16, with the new patch they've done, I think it is a bit more. Now you can more counter-attack and use the pace as you could in first started. So I think early on in the games, obviously all the players are still fit, they still have the stamina, so they can keep up with other players. But as the game wears on, then the faster players obviously come into their element and obviously expose the slower players, so they are allowed to counter-attack. But as you see, it was quite even up until this point. I mean, we both had a couple of chances here and there, but as you see, another defensive mistake. I don't know how many we've done this season, but we don't clear our lines. And again, like the goal we conceded against Cardiff in the last episode with Ken Wyn-Jones, he easily just blasts it in. I mean, I can't stress enough, I need to start pressing X. I press A too many times and it's just backfiring on us. Because again, the QPR score, and that's actually how the game ends. We can't create another chance, we can't create a good chance, and we lose. But anyway, the good thing about training was a lot of the players' potential went up a bit, and especially our young goalkeeper Rodak, he went up one rating. So he's definitely on his way to reaching his potential. But as you see, our second game's against Derby County, another hard game. In real life, they've just been knocked off the top of the table by Brighton. So obviously, in this game, they've still got a good team. It seems though they don't play the best players a lot. And as you see, so unlucky with that free kick. I mean, Marshall, I started taking him in more when I don't play McCormack. I used to take him with Kearney. But I mean, McCormack's bloody awful at him. I just can't get him on target with him. I don't know why. But as you see, what a goal. I mean, Craig Bryson, take a Bowsan. But I was at first, when I saw this, I was like, how's this gone in? It took a deflection, but somehow with his left peg, just pulls it out, top bins. A fantastic goal. I mean, I wanted to show you quite a few highlights with this, because I mean, I don't score that good goals, and it was a great goal. I just can't get my head around it, how he's put that in from that angle. It was unstoppable, really. But anyway, and as you see, he hasn't scored a lot of goals, and I mean, I don't think he really cares really with that goal, because that's definitely going to be one of the goals of the season. But anyway, straight from kick-off, we come back, and our main man at the moment, Assombalonga, comes up with it was an unreal shot, so much power behind it. The goalkeeper, Scott Carson, just stood there in his net, just absolutely brilliant. He turned a defender, he shot, and as you see here, what a finish. Scott Carson he just watched it going back in the net. He couldn't do aught about it. And now that's Assombalonga's 5th goal in the league. That's 2-2 for him now. And we do actually nick the ball off in the dying minutes of the half here. Well played by him. Plays it to Vadillo, and we take the lead on the 45th minute. I mean, we won the ball back off their left back, and we came forward. Well played to Williams. Actually played him in this game, because I think he does deserve a chance. Some of the players that we have in our team, they aren't stepping up. And I do need players to start stepping up and trying to pull things out the bag. And as you see, it was ended the half with a 2-1 winning to us. So we are doing really well at this stage. But anyway, Derby, come forward, plays a good ball in, good cross, and it was there, but Darren Bent. Good goal by them. I mean, they nicked the ball off us. Good counter-attack, got to admit. Great cross. Only thing that frustrated me was a bit that Lonergan dived to try and save the ball. But to be fair, I'd rather have him come out to get it, because there's no point in just diving, because as you see, Darren Ben got to him before him and scored his 4th goal of the season. But that corner didn't really come to much, and it's really 2-2 was how the game ended. I mean, they had a few chances in the last minutes of the game. We was trying to pressure them. You know, they were defending well. They didn't sit back, because obviously in this game Derby are trying to get promotion, same with us. But just at the end of the half, at the end of the game, we just missed. It was so frustrating. I thought we'd scored. Anyway, I mean, 90th minute they were starting to come up, but luckily for us, referee blew the full-time whistle, and that's how the game ended, 2-2. So we actually haven't won in 5 games, which is really disappointing. Anyway, as you see again, our goalkeeper Rodak goes up again. I mean, he's on a right baller, him, but... And last game of the episode, MK Dons at home, should be an easy winnable game. I mean, their side isn't half as strong as ours. I think their players, obviously Maynard, who's 70 rated, I think. Good player, don't get me wrong. I don't really know why he's joined them. Obviously, it's because teams must not want him. I mean, I remember when Cardiff went up to the Premier League, same time as Hull, and he was on the Cardiff side. And he played a few games in the Premier League for him, I remember. But anyway, we had a couple of chances, and as you see, we do take our second one after Kenny friggin' lobbed one right over the bar. It's our main man who we go to if we need him. The number 16, Verdillo, great finish to him. Well done to the man. And as you see, the goals are tallying up. The last 5 games, you know, he hasn't played well. So I moved him onto the left this game because he is naturally a winger. But anyway, as you see, so close, hitting the crossbar, Sambalonga. Unlucky to him. But anyway, last chance of the game. Not the game, the half really. We try and get one more, but it ain't going to happen. Unlucky to the boys really. They played well this half. MK Dons was not in it whatsoever. We were absolutely dominating them. And I think we deserved more than a 1-goal lead, to be fair. But anyway, the bloody counter-attacked me here. There were no defenders back. And, I mean, they wasted it. They just hit it wide. What a waste that is. And, as you see again, in the last minutes of the half, now it's our turn to counter-attack them. We come with Williams, plays a brilliant ball to Marshall. And Marshall, on his weak left foot, you know, he doesn't disappoint. I think he has a 4-star weak foot, which is really good when it comes into them situations. Because as you did see, I did need him on his left because he was coming in on his left. So, well done to him. You know, he's starting to tally up with his goals now. That's his 5th of the season. So, he's doing really well. I don't actually know why I don't play him more. Because the thing is with Marshall, he doesn't actually play that well sometimes. He plays good games and he goes missing for others. But I see, made another stupid mistake. Again, why was no one marking him? He was free. No one was on him, and he just, with his ability, he's just going to slot it home, isn't he? And that's another goal for him, which is frustrating. But anyway, we come last minutes of the game, hopefully to grab a third. I think we deserved more than a third, and the pass to Gray was awful for Sambalonga. We would have probably got a third, but anyway, referee blows a full-time whistle. We come away with a win, I mean, it was frightening to be fair, because there was piling on a lot of pressure at the end. But as I'm actually playing Williams more, I decided to swap out Gray for him, even though obviously Gray's similar age. Gray's actually 71 rated, so he's actually achieved quite a high rating now, and I think it's time Williams starts to grow as well, because I do like using Williams. But anyway guys, that's going to be it for the episode. As you see, big game next episode versus Hull. We finally won in 6 games. That's 1 win in 6 games. It's not good enough. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have, please hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace!